my next guest, Justine, says her life has been on hold since her dog Alfie disappeared 4 years ago. Justine spent hours looking for Alfie and she's been searching for him ever since. In fact, Justine's been so devastated by the loss that she insists she wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for her other remaining dogs. Well, Justine's friend Chris has been there through it all and now she wonders if it's time to move on. Please welcome Chris. Well, right, we'll switch over. What have you seen Justine go through?
Well, I think, you know, if you lose a dog or you lose anything that you love a lot like that, you know, she's obviously gone through so much. But she has found that, I think by starting a website in his name, it gives her the comfort, it gives her the opportunity to keep looking for him. Yeah. And hopefully one day she will find him. But she does have a roller coaster rides because one day she might find a dog that sounds like him and then it's not him. And this has been going on for a number of years now. 4 years, is it? 4 years. 4 years. Yeah. Do you think it's maybe time to move on? I think it's very difficult with people that they just don't want to move on. They've always got the hope that the dog will come home. Dogs do come home. They know dogs come home.
Do you think Alfie will come home?
I think he's been cared for by somebody who loves him all these years. And I don't think that if anybody knew it was her dog, they would be willing to give him up. So I think they would actually keep him.
OK, well, let's meet your friend Justine and talk to her ourselves. Please welcome Justine. And so, Justine, this is... You should do the introductions. This doggy is Louis? Louis. So you had Louis and Alfie, did you?
This is Alfie's baby brother.
OK. So how did Alfie get, what, stolen? I don't know, lost?
He was stolen. It was Wednesday, 19th of May 2004. And we were out having a picnic, myself, my father and 8 dogs. And Louis was playing with the other dogs whilst Alfie and his elder sister, another Yorkie, were under a tree.
Right.
They'd all been for a swim. He was a great swimmer. And they were just sort of basically chilling out. And then 2 people walked past, so I had to restrain one of the dogs I was looking after whilst I let the people walk past. And then Sapphire, the little girl, came up to me, which was strange, and I knew something was wrong, so I started going back to where we were having the picnic.
Right.
And we were in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And I realised he'd been stolen. By the time I'd realised the people out of sight, I had no idea where they'd gone.
So the money that you've spent, is that to go on the posters, the sorts of posters that we've seen? What's upset you, seeing the picture of Alfie there? Justine, Chris was just saying that maybe Alfie's not going to come home, that whoever's got him has, taken him into their family and what have you. Has that occurred to you?
I think whoever's got him probably is not aware he's a stolen dog. But I do want him back. Louis wants him back.
A lot of people are going to say 4 years, though. And what have you... Just go through what you've sold. You've given up a lot in looking for
I've sold everything. My car, jewellery, everything that was of value, televisions, everything.
And what's that money gone into?
At the moment, it's in a trust fund for Alfie.
And a trust fund for
Alfie.
So what, as a reward?
Yes.
And have you travelled the country looking for it?
Oh, I've travelled even as far as Scotland.
What happens if you never, ever, ever find Alfie or find out what happened to Alfie?
There'll always be a hope.
But will you keep searching?
I'll keep searching for Alfie. I mean, I'm helping other people in the same situation as myself as well. So whilst I'm looking for their dogs, there's always going to be part of me looking for Alfie.
This is a website that you've set up
Alfie
for people
who've
lost dogs. Do you sometimes think, oh, that could be Alfie, and have your hopes dashed?
All the time.
Yes, this gentleman's got it. Whoops, excuse me. Yes.
Have you ever thought that you might have seen your dog and then it's not him?
Yes.
All the time?
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes we get a dog that comes on the site. I might be looking through rescue centres and I see a dog that's similar.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the site. I usually check to find out if it's got the same sort of characteristics as Alfie. In other words, is it an old dog or a young dog? And sometimes, obviously, Justine's seen the dog and thought it might be. We've looked into it,
and then it's not.
And it's not. So it's a really roller coaster emotion, but it is for anybody who's lost a dog.
Yes.
Although a lot of people in here probably think you're mad for still searching, I think it's great. I think you should carry on going because one day you'll find him.
Thank you.